Caught me. He's taking his hat off. Start the video.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Tanner.
I'm Nick.
And today we are talking about what is a hero.
I need a hero.
Intro. I'm not for a hero till the morning light. And he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be brave, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero.
And we're back.
Whew, that's embarrassing.
Had to be done though, didn't it?
So today we were talking about, in our eyes, what we kind of think consists of and what makes somebody a hero.
Well, I think the term is actually thrown around. It's hot in here. Your hat's got to come off. I think the term, I need a haircut, has actually been thrown around kind of loosely.
I think so too.
I think what defines a hero is it's become bland. It's been overused.
Yep.
Like the word awesome.
Yeah.
Like the word awesome. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Awesome is supposed to leave you in a feeling of like,
yes,
like seeing something that your mind can barely comprehend, something that leaves you speechless with your jaw on the ground. That's supposed to be awesome.
I would agree with that.
But now if somebody's like, dude, I got the last kill on Black Ops. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's overused.
Yeah.
But it's important to bring that up because there are some people nowadays who are heroes.
Yeah.
100% of the word.
Yeah.
Who really need the shout out. So Tanner, why don't you go ahead and start, because I know there's one person in particular I want to shout out.
Right.
A young man who was in the news here pretty recently. But I'll go ahead and let you start.
I don't think that I'm gonna give particular people.
You're not going to give a name? Okay.
Wow.
Tanner not giving names. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a surprise.
I don't think I'm going to actually give a name in this one. I'm going to kind of talk about... I'm going to give an example of like a type of people, and then I'm going to kind of give my example of what I think a hero is. I would say that a hero is someone that we're not talking like superhero, you know, but...
Of course.
Someone who goes through heartache or hardship or does something for someone or something selflessly. Someone that does something without looking for any gain. I would most definitely say that, like, our troops, heroes,
soldiers, yeah.
You're putting your lives on the line for freedom and for everyone that lives here to be able to make a life for themselves. I would say that contests as a hero. Like, you're willing to give up your life for someone else with, you're not really looking for anything for yourself.
No, I absolutely agree with you. But to go a little bit further, yeah, I do agree that like the men and women in the armed services.
Yep.
But more than that, I mean, I also think of police officers, firefighters,
Right. Yep.
Even some EMS.
Yep.
Because, like Tanner said, I think a big thing about what the definition of a hero is someone who's selfless. You do things for others. You don't think about yourself. But I've always thought like a real good definition of a hero is someone who serves in the sense for others. They put others' needs above themselves. You can even go down the list of like a preacher or something.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
He constantly thinks of others. He goes out of his way to be there for people, do what he thinks right or she thinks right for people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a hero. It's all about putting other people before yourself. Where do you draw the line? This person, like, I think other people, not that they're more important than me, but I put the value of their lives before my own.
Right.
And that's even though superheroes, that's why they're superheroes.
Oh, yeah.
Is because they're like, I'm going to put myself in harm's way. I'm going to make sure you're safe. I'm out here doing the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, the kid I wanted to give a shout out to, maybe you're right. Maybe, I mean, we'll take a break.
And we're back.
The kid I was going to shout out was the tragedy in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
With the shooting. I believe his name was Kendrick Costello?
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, if I remember the story correctly, he sacrificed himself so everybody else could get away. I mean, dear Lord, shout out to that kid.
Yeah.
That kid is a hero.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I'm not joking. I'm not being any sense of the word exaggerating or being comical or anything when I say seriously, get this kid a plaque or something.
Yeah.
Like, this is an example. The reason why we memorize heroes with this Medal of Honor is we tell people that these are the values we look up to.
Right.
This is what we view in our society, because one day, let's say the U.S. falls. One day, people are going to look back and say, who were they?
Yeah.
What did they believe? What did they value?
Yeah.
And just like in ancient Greece and ancient Rome, you had these heroes. For us, we need to give an example of what a hero is, and we do that in one way with the Medal of Honor. But
Right.
we kind of tell the future and modern generations, carry the torch.
Right.
This is what a hero is. This is what they do. This is the example.
Yeah.
This is what it means to go up, in my opinion, above and beyond, and really achieve that status
Right.
of what a hero really is. I feel like that kid did it that day.
Oh, I completely agree.
I just want to give that kid a shout out, because there's some grown men who wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And for him to do that, especially at such a young age, it's a tragedy that we lost him.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he would have absolutely been something great.
Everybody kind of has a personal hero.
Somebody that we look up to.
Oh,
absolutely.
absolutely.
A lot of it would be like fathers, grandfathers, stuff like that. But I feel like that deserves I feel like you're going to shout out that needs its own. We need a Father's Day video.
Right. Oh,
That's because I feel like when you got somebody like that, that's
actually
a level
like
of its own.
my mom is my hero. My mom does so much. My mom is not a mom. My mom is an angel. Like, everybody I know loves my mama, and
it's hard not to love Dee Dee.
On a personal level, I would say that is mine right there. But with that, the point in me saying all that is a hero doesn't have to be somebody that gives their life in battle and does all these extreme things. For the average person, a hero is just going to be somebody that is deeply involved in their life and is very important to them, that they look up to, or helps take care of, or something along those lines. So a hero can be a lot of things, not just the superhero flying through the air, or it can be that, or it can be these people that are giving their lives every day to make sure that we're safe, and it can be as small as like a mom, a dad, a sister, a brother, something that small could be a hero.
I think the whole thing, and like I said, I don't even want to open the door of like heroes in our lives, because then this is a 3-hour video. I'd much rather save the heroes in our lives for another day.
Right, yeah.
So we will go down that road eventually, but just to bring up the topic right here, right now, I would definitely say that the main thing about a hero, though, is like somebody you look up to. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you kind of like idolize and who you want to be. But Tanner's right. I mean, it's not always just the superhero, Thor, Captain America, whatever. I mean, sometimes it is just the mother or father figure in your life that just it shows you, or someone who goes through something traumatic, and they're strong through the whole thing, and you don't understand how this person keeps going, or how they're so happy, and how they have this mindset, and it blows you away. And that is just as much a hero as anything else.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's just it leaves you. I mean,
speechless.
I don't know what to say. Yeah, you think about these people, and it's just hard to describe.
No.
It goes back to that awesome thing. It just leaves you struck where you don't really know what to say. It's more, at that point, it's just more a feeling than it is anything else. Which is why a lot of times when you see stuff like that, I always respect people when they see something like that. They don't say anything. Everybody just kind of sits quiet. You know what I'm saying? I've always respected that. But anyways, keep going with what you're saying. Yeah. I interrupted.
No, you're good. I have a lot of heroes in my life. I do, and I'm sure you do too. A lot of people that you look up to. Just a thought, as we're getting to the closing points. If you have somebody in your life that you do feel that is a hero to you, or someone that you look up to, give them a text or a call and let them know. Yeah. I don't think you understand what that will do for them if they just hear you say it or see that. Yeah. I think showing that to somebody, like people who are in the military, whenever they do these great acts, they get this little badge of honor, the Purple Heart, or, all these things. smaller heroes don't really get those things.
Oh yeah.
So
there's no parade for, the
moms, dads, sisters, brothers.
I mean, we have like Mother's Day and Father's Day, but I mean, they don't. There's a lot of people. So I think Tanner touches on something that I would like to bring up that's really good. And one thing that's always annoyed me, and I really realized it after my grandfather got sick, is that if you care about somebody, just tell them.
Yeah.
Just tell them. And if you're like, well, blah blah blah, well, it's like a father or something. Well, he knows I love him, whatever. Just if you're just too uncomfortable saying it, write a letter.
Yeah.
Just trust me. You don't want to have that idea that they didn't know how much I cared about them before something happened. Always, and take this as I always give Nick tips, but really take this one to heart. If you do, the heroes in your life, whoever it may be, take time, like Tanner said, tell them, let them know that, because you don't know what they're struggling with, what they're going through.
Yep.
That could be the thing they need.
Yep.
That they might, like I said, if it's your mother, father, whoever, they've sacrificed so much to take care of you, and they've done so much for you, and they don't get, like Tanner said, they don't get no badge, they don't have no big parade. It's 50% off at Golden Corral at a certain time. Whatever have you, but just to let them know that I see your sacrifice that you did, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
it goes not just like with your parents. That goes, I feel like, for everyone, veterans, all of them. Like I know you went through hell.
Oh, yeah.
I know it sucked, but you sucked it up and you did it. And you know what? I appreciate that.
Yep.
That goes so far.
Oh, it does.
It goes so far.
Every time I ever see a veteran, I thank them for their service and stuff like that. Even whenever I was working. And I would have people come up, and they'd be like, "Oh, do you have a veterans discount?" Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your service, because you never know what that little gratification
goes a long way.
What it will do for that person. You have no idea,
because you really don't know what that person might have actually gone through.
Oh yeah.
They could have sat in an office their entire time, or he could have seen unspeakable things.
Oh yeah.
That you will never be able to fathom. That Hollywood will never be able to recreate.
Yeah. Oh, and look
just to come home and do whatever kind of job.
Look at real superheroes, real superhero movies and stuff, and look at Batman. He goes out and he fights crime at night and all this stuff, and when he gets home, he is alone, and he's just like, and I feel like people in that position could even be like, man, why am I doing this? This is so hard on me.
Well, then you got veterans that deal with
and then
things
they keep going.
Well, then you have veterans that deal with things like survivors,
remorse, PTSD.
Yeah. So one thing I really want to include, I bring that up because one thing I really want to include is there's some organizations like Dave, Wounded Warrior Foundation, stuff like that. We have no connection to them. I just know personally these are some really good organizations. So for me and Tanner, I'm see if Tanner will agree with this. If you find a company or business and they're like, some of our proceeds go to help first responders, or we give some things. Just for us, maybe go eat about there.
Oh yeah.
Go get you a sandwich, get you a Coke or something. Do something after watching this that will kind of go to help some ways. If you feel like donating. Maybe Tanner can include the link to some of these things that help people.
I have a lot of shirts that are like Wounded Warrior Project, and every time you buy a shirt or whatever, they donate money to the Wounded Warrior Project. I have a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, I just feel like that stuff's really good. But like I said, the most important thing I want to emphasize, I know we're probably going on time here, but the most important thing is just whether you want to donate, the main thing I want you to do after watching this is to let your heroes know that they're heroes to you. Just take a moment, write them a letter, even if it's just, hey Mom, thanks.
Right.
I appreciate everything you did. Send. Just, that's good enough.
Oh yeah.
Really, it's more. It needs to be more than that.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll talk about heroes.
But for some people, that might be a lot.
Oh yeah.
That might be a lot for some, because not everybody's as open and talk about their feelings and stuff.
Some people are really closed.
I'm a Pisces. I will talk about my feelings.
Oh.
I'm an Aries, till the cows come home. Yeah. So for some people, just sending that, hey, thank you. That's a lot. And
like I said, we'll shoot another video. About maybe Veterans Day or something like that, where we'll really talk about.
That's on the list.
Because I personally feel that I was honored to not only live with someone I considered a hero, now live with someone I consider a hero, But at the museum, I met so many people, heard so many stories. Yep. I was honored the fact that I got to, I mean, some of them, man, it's sad because a lot of them have passed.
Yeah.
But I met so many great men at that museum. And I would love, one day on the podcast, I don't mean any disrespect to their family, I'd love to share their stories.
Oh,
because they were, I mean, those were really some great men that I met. But like I said, we'll talk about our personal heroes another day. Because, I mean, I've got, so many, and I'd love to share their stories, but I don't want to just throw it in this one. I want to give them their own video.
Right.
So for now, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. I feel like we're getting on time. So I do want to say thank you to anyone who's currently serving in the armed forces or has served, especially the combat vets. For those who have seen combat and has been through that, the words cannot say how thankful we are for what you went through, what you had to go through, and what you might currently be struggling with. For anyone who has seen combat and you've come back and you're watching this and you're dealing with things, talk to someone. It's a tragedy that there's a high suicide rate amongst veterans. It's a shame. My grandfather went through some things when he was not in combat, but when he was in Vietnam. I'm not going to get into that, but just talk to someone. Reach out. I'm sure your brothers who have also served, they would talk to you. They feel you. Just reach out, talk to someone. But like I said, just from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and also thank you to the first responders, fire, police, EMS. Just thanks so much. I'm just going to keep going with this, man, but it's a lot,
It is.
It's a lot.
All right, we're going to call it right there. Thank you, everybody that is out there and watching us. Thank you so much. You are, in a way, a hero to us. Thank you. But think about commenting, liking, and subscribing, all that good YouTube stuff. Think about sharing the podcast, leaving a rating, and checking out our Facebook page. It's Witty Banner Official.
Check us out. Also, jump on the OG, find the Anchor.
Yep.
Check us out on Anchor.
Please check us out on Anchor. We love Anchor. I listen to Anchor every single day on other podcasts and stuff. But thanks for coming along, guys, on another one, and we'll see you next time.
See you.